Gentlemen, welcome back to the show. I'm really sick. We're here. I'm
He
bundled up.
sounds sick.
I want to play video games. Today, we're talking about lots of NBA and NFL news. Um, I am starting to realize that the Jets should not have benched Justin Fields.
They should have benched him.
The Knicks are 8-5. We should not have, and I'm gonna have video evidence to support that.
Yes, that's crazy.
Wemby, Victor Wembanyama, 3.6 blocks per game. Second place has 2.2 blocks per game. Jamar Chase spit in somebody's face, lied about it, got caught on camera. They suspended him for 1 game. He still denied that he spit on somebody, and now they're thinking about making it 3 games. He's on my fantasy team, so I'm sad. I'm also trying to dunk. I ran every morning last week, and for a second, it sounded like I was going to say something about the country of Iran. I ran every morning last week, and I think that's why I'm sick. I'm kind of wondering if I have strep throat.
I don't know. It might just be it's cold there. What's the temperature like in Philly right now? How cold is it there?
It was like 40 degrees and dry when I would be running.
Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing at all.
It's so cold. It's so freaking cold. But yeah.
Yeah. Also, wait. Before random, like you have those random thoughts that you have, and you gotta let them out.
Mm-hmm.
So I see the hat you're wearing. It's I think it's what, Temple Owl's club hat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So why do hats have that little I'll call it like a fuzzball on the top?
Oh, it traps all the warmth.
How?
Dude, it's so warm. It traps all the warmth, man. It's actually
I thought that was the point of the hat. Why would it trap all the warmth? Why not just the rest of the hat?
It's not the hat. It's all in the palm.
Decor. I feel like the pom on top is decor and not the thing that's trapping the heat. I don't know. I've always thought it looks. I've never owned. Actually, probably not true. I probably have like one hat that's like that, but I've never worn a hat like that. Like, not in a long time, I guess. I don't know. It seems more fashion than function, and I don't know. I don't think it's that fashionable. I think it's just kind of goofy.
I think it's so functional. I mean,
I don't think it serves a purpose.
If I was Jewish, I would wear a yarmulke with one of these on.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
We'll drop that in as a suggestion. Add a little pom to your yarmulkes.
To our Jewish community. Let me know what you think of that.
Yeah, let us know what you think, and then we'll make some custom designs. We'll make some prime time with Taff and Phil yarmulkes.
That would be so sick.
Dude, the green and the gold.
Yeah, we could get a bunch of different colorways.
It's like it looked like a Packers yarmulke.
Oh, 69 subs. Nice.
Yo,
Marcus Lawton in the building.
This is the 69 sub special.
Woo!
Just wait until we get to episode 69 itself, dude. That'll be crazy.
Of course I'm sick for the 69 sub special. I mean, because that's just sick.
Dude, classic, man. He's sick for the 69 sub special, and he missed episode 50. This man is crazy with it. No, this man's crazy with it. This man's ridiculous. This man is like, man, you know what? I don't even know.
Marcus Lawton says yarmulke with a palm on it would be so kosher. I 100% agree.
So kosher. We're gonna design. I wonder if there's a place where we can design, because obviously there's sites that let you design shirts, but I wonder if there's sites that let you design yarmulkes.
Oh, there's gotta be a custom yarmulke.
We'll find out honestly, if you can't have your own custom, if you're saying a custom yarmulke is sacrilegious, I don't know what to say, man.
Exactly.
I can't help you.
I feel like like that, if it wasn't like cultural, my man dressed like dad told him to shovel the driveway. Indeed, man, I'm feverish. I like when I don't have this jacket or this scarf on, I'm shivering. I'm chilly. Um, but yeah, dude, I kind of wish now that I could. Would it be insensitive to the Jewish community to wear a yarmulke if I'm not actually Jewish?
Probably not. I don't think so.
Yeah, maybe,
I
maybe I'll start trend setting.
just
I don't want to
wearing a yarmulke.
trivialize
Are
the
you
yarmulke.
wearing a yarmulke? Be like, oh, are you Jewish? Nah,
Nah, I'm doing this for the fashion, man.
nah. I'm doing it for the flex. It's like, okay, cool.
Imagine you get like a rhinestone encrusted yarmulke with a palm on the top of it.
Like a bunch of like little diamonds around the brim of it. Just gets the initials engraved.
Yeah,
Like,
all
oh,
right.
dude.
Can I show you these Justin Fields clips? Because I want to
You mean
argue
these
that
Justin
because
Fields lowlights?
I mean, dude, I had this perspective too, and I even watched the game. Jay says, I live near the biggest Hasidic town in America. Curious Joel, I'll peddle the merch.
Yeah.
Let's go.
There we go. There we go.
Oh my god, what is this
Oh,
monstrosity that I'm
yeah,
looking
what
at?
is this?
Oh
What am I
my
looking
god,
at?
my
I'm
apologies,
blind.
gangsters.
Oh my
What the hell is
god.
going on here?
Oh my
Did you know Wemby
god.
leads the league with 3.6 blocks per game?
Yes, 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 I knew that.
Okay. Why
We
is it?
checked
It's
this.
not getting any smaller. Am I tripping or is this not getting any smaller?
I don't know what you did, man. I may just have to move it out of the way for now.
Okay, yeah, it's going away. Let me. I gotta show you all this. Just a couple clips.
Wait, before we even show this clip, let's emphasize that you are a religious Zach Wilson defender, and now you're becoming a religious Justin Fields defender.
I mean, religious is an overstatement.
I mean, okay, it's definitely religious when we're talking Zach Wilson.
Oh
Justin
yeah, with
Fields,
Zach
now you're
Wilson
starting-
for sure. Zach Wilson's one of my favorite
Right, but
athletes
I
all
mean,
time. It's
like-
like him and J.R. Smith.
But we talked about this, Tab. Justin Fields is not good. We've been over this.
But okay. Here's my thing. I just don't understand. Like you fall to 2-8. He has his first game since what? Like week 1 where he throws for triple digit yards. And wow, he didn't suck. And then you bench him. It's just like it's a similar thing to freaking,
Okay.
to firing Saleh. It's a similar thing to firing Saleh.
Right, but I mean, Salah's been. That's
Like
That's
right
that
after
to me
the
is
Broncos
different.
game.
That to me is different because Salah was fired in October. It's now late November.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do? I don't understand the logic behind the decision to bench Justin Fields. Like you're 2-8. Are you trying to lose more games? Are you benching him because you're losing too many games? You're already not gonna make the playoffs, barring a miracle, a literal miracle.
If you're Aaron Glenn, you need to, and this is my opinion, Aaron Glenn needs every single fighting chance he can get to keep his job. I think he believes starting Tyrod Taylor is more likely that he's going to keep his job than keeping Justin Fields. Because, dude, Justin Fields in like the first 3 weeks. Let's look at this. He's had 4 games of less than 60 passing yards. That's not okay. His career, the highest this season was 283 against Dallas. Most of that came in garbage time. And it's like, I don't know what you want from me. Like 57.7% completion against the Patriots, 54.5% completion against Cleveland. Like it's not 50% completion against Carolina. It's just not good. It's not good production.
But
You
then,
show me these clips.
against the Patriots, before I even do this, also Jay said, "Dude, DM me the Addy. I'll legit give you every Zach Wilson card I have at home. You're the GOAT. I will be doing that right after the show."
That's amazing.
Okay, wait. Because He threw, 15 for 26 in this game. Not amazing. That's a 58% completion percentage. Justin, I didn't know that off the top of my head. I'm not a math whiz. I looked at this earlier.
Good evening, Taff. It's 5:15.
Oh, yeah, look at all my to-dos.
What is your main goal for
Fields, stats, Patriots.
What are your main goals for today? I'm going to try to...
Jets, Patriots. Okay.
What's your point here? What are you showing me?
I'm trying to show you that Justin Fields did not deserve this.
Why?
He averaged more yards per carry than Breece Hall, who got 4.1 yards per carry. Very good. Very good rate. And then you have, 15 for 26, 1 touchdown. This is a well-managed game. Look at this.
They lost.
Yeah, they're the Jets, dude. They lost. Okay, but what does that have to do with Justin? That still doesn't take away from the fact that he played a well-managed game.
I wouldn't consider 116 yards passing enough offensive quarterbacking.
Wait, say that one more time.
It's 116 passing yards. Do you want me to give you here? Let me give you some more context. I'm gonna pull up Mason Rudolph's stat line, who, by the way, only played in basically the second half. And you tell me if that's better or not. Who's a backup coming off the bench, by the way, cold, and threw for 127 yards.
Who is this?
Mason Rudolph on Sunday.
Okay, yeah, but that's the Steelers. They have a better infrastructure.
That is a backup quarterback coming off the bench cold versus a starter who has been playing well over more than half the season at this point and still can't manage 150 passing yards.
Yeah, I just think but it's still he looked good. It's not okay. Here's the other thing. I'm not arguing that Justin Fields is good or that we should bring him back. I don't think he should be the starting quarterback for us next year if we bring somebody in. If we don't bring anybody else in, run it back with him as the QB1, because what are you going to do? Disrespect him and put Tyrod Taylor in? No, play the younger guy, play Justin Fields. Because the conversation isn't, is Justin Fields outplaying Mason Rudolph? How many second string quarterbacks is he worse than? No. There are probably a handful of second string quarterbacks out there that could technically maybe throw 10 more passing yards than Justin Fields did on Thursday. Sure. But you have a guy who threw 15 for 26. It's just this is the game that you decide to bench him after when he has proven that he wants to win.
Yeah, then he should have just gotten benched earlier. You can argue sure that the benching happened at a poor, maybe not a critical moment. But you're gonna act like the 3 of the last 5 games he has not had 100 passing yards. He's barely had half.
It's awful.
So then he needed to be benched. He needed to be benched regardless. I think Tyrod Taylor's putting up more offensive production in this situation than Justin Fields by at least double. I think he's hitting 100 passing yards.
Tyrod Taylor also will throw 2 interceptions for every 50 passing yards he gets.
So
what? Okay. So that's.
So you're telling? Okay, let me explain this. Let me explain this to you. This is why Fields was not re-signed by the Steelers, because yes, he did not turn it over, but he also did not lead to big chunk plays being made.
Yeah, but what would you want? Would you rather have? We're picking between 2 negatives right now. It's chunk play guy who's not afraid to make the big throw, but those big throws often lead to turnovers, or the guy who's always too scared. I think you let the scared young guy play over the fearless old guy who makes throws that he can't make but thinks he can.
You want your team to play with the scared guy? We just saw
because the guy can get unscared. We know who Tyrod Taylor is, and for the most part, we know who Justin.
And we know
Fields
who Justin Fields is
for the most part.
So then we know who's better.
But why don't you play Fields? Because you can get unscared. I'm not ready to especially at 2-8. Like, what are you doing? You are just sapping Fields' potential.
But you're not playing. You don't want him there anyway. We've
I just
already
think
determined
it's
that he's
rude.
not the quarterback. Well, here's the thing, right? You don't want to play him because he's not the best quarterback on the team. And here's the thing. You're stuck with Justin next year, whether you like it or not, or you cut him and you eat his cap hit. Because nobody's trading for Justin Fields to be paid $20 million if they don't think he's better than their starter, which very few teams he could possibly be on. And they're not. No one's going to pay him $20 million to be a backup. They're going to wait for him to be a free agent. He's going to go to San Francisco or Minnesota or some backup with a good offensive mind and just say, "Hey, we're gonna fix your mechanics." But I just don't see a reason to keep playing him when it's very clear he's just going. This is it. This is who Justin Fields is as a member of the New York Jets. And to be honest, he was a member of it as the Pittsburgh Steelers too. Like, it's just, there's not enough meat on the bone. You're leaving way too much meat on plays because you're scared to turn it over. And I gotta tell you, I know guys can get unscared. It's not happening on the Jets.
Let's
It's just not
also
happening
say
with-
he was kind of set up to fail. I mean, you have obviously not every play goes like this, but there was this one play where Justin Fields, it's basically an all-go thing, an all-go pass play, and it was like 2nd and 7 or something a couple weeks ago, and basically all of the receivers on this play end up within like 5 yards of each other. It's just like, what are we doing? He just has the running back blocking for him the whole time, and it's just a joke, bro. He also, one thing I will say, Justin Fields doesn't know how to throw the ball away somehow. It's the type of stuff that has me like, how did he get this far? But like, still, you are 2-8, and now you're like, let's bench him. I just don't get it. Ride with him, man. He clearly wants to win. He wants to succeed. Tyrod Taylor's best days are behind him. The Jets are a buying team.
Yeah, but let me ask, like, if you have a quarterback that's playing so poorly, like, that's why I'm saying I don't think they make the decision if Aaron Glenn doesn't believe he's not coaching for his job. And he's going to play the quarterback that's more likely to keep him his job and make it look like the offense is playing better, which is going to be with Tyrod.
Yeah, I don't know. Agree to disagree. Marcus Lawton says the Fields-Taylor debate is like apples or oranges, soup or salad, feces or urine. One guy who can't throw a ball downfield and Fields, and one guy with one lung and Taylor. Either way, the QB room is the short bus of the NFL. Sheesh!
I see it as Justin. Maybe Justin was never meant to set up to succeed. Whatever. Fine. But there was an expectation there that coming into an offense with still going into the year, especially when we looked at week 1, talented players in the form of Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, that connection with Garrett Wilson basically never existed past September. And I know sometimes he's been
It
hurt.
didn't really
but
exist past week 1. Yeah, like it's been bad.
Yeah. So it's like, and also I'm gonna be honest. I highly doubt the Jets were Justin Fields' only option. I really do. I think somebody probably offered him another contract, but the fact that they paid him $20 million each year after playing 6 games in Pittsburgh and being traded from Chicago, also known as the place where that desperately needs offense, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's more of just if Fields wants to get right, he would go to an offensive guru and sit behind him and sit as a backup and figure it out. But if there's no, listen, it's not a great situation, but you play, I think if you're Aaron Glenn, you play who you think gives you the best chance, and he thinks it's Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah. I feel bad for Justin Fields. I mean,
I don't.
Sure. Has he been your ideal starting quarterback? No. but he didn't deserve this, man.
He chose this actually. He chose this
I
team.
believe that he cares about football and the New York Jets winning games more than Tyrod Taylor. And that's just the sad part about this, you know? Come on.
Why are you making Tyrod sound like he's evil? Like Tyrod doesn't care at all, man. Like what?
I mean,
what
it's
do
not
you
like he
mean
doesn't
by
care
that?
at all, but it's like, why, like Marcus Lawton said, why are we, how old is Tyrod Taylor? Like 33, 34, 35?
Dang, it's just you just kept giving him like years. I thought you were gonna
36,
keep
37,
going.
38, 39.
He's 36. He's 36.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, why are we playing the 36-year-old with one lung?
Because 36-year-old's better, man.
But we aren't making the playoffs. Play the guy with more growth potential.
But you're not keeping the guy with more growth potential. So what does it make the difference? You gave him a 2-year deal. He had
value. Trade him. Get his value up, man.
If he plays worse, then his value goes down.
Yeah, but if he plays better, his value goes up. His value cannot get any lower right now. Let him play.
Let's have Justin Fields play against the Baltimore Ravens, and let's see how much better he plays. I doubt that it's going to be good going up against Kyle Hamilton and Roquan Smith and Marlon Humphrey and being like, "Yep, here comes Justin Fields, ready to ruin the Ravens' day," which I would honestly love, but I just don't see it happening.
That would be so sick.
But it won't. That Ravens defense is playing better, like in the second half of the year.
I said a couple weeks ago, I have a feeling the Jets are going to steal a win against the Ravens. It's just going to happen. It's one of those anomalies. It's one of those bad New York sports team anomaly moments.
Oh my God, if the Jets beat the Ravens, that's not even good for the Jets. Like, if we're being honest, it's not. You're going to have a more difficult time getting the quarterback that you need to replace Fields anyway.
Whatever.
Because Cleveland...
I would rather beat the Ravens. I want to win a game.
Oh, I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you wanting to win. I'm just saying that...
Yeah, I know. That's what sucks about being a bad team. Like I can't even enjoy winning at this point in the season. Because, we're already thinking about the draft. Oh, one thing I want to also mention: the Chiefs fall to 5-5. Can you believe it?
Yeah. The swing, man. They were 11-0 in one-score games last year, and they are now 0-5 in one-score games this year.
Wow!
You know what's funny though, and let me pull this up real quick because I know everyone is I think at this point, I'll be real. I think it is. Well, obviously it's Denver's division to lose, but I feel like it's pretty clear that, Denver's just they've beaten the Chargers already. They've beaten the Chiefs once. However, I think it's very important to note the remaining schedule that does come into play. So Denver's probably going to win the division. I don't see them having any issues. They'll play the Raiders again. I think they got the Commanders coming up. This is not. And they have their bye week, so they're going to be I think they're going to be fine closing out their final 6 games and winning the division. Kansas City's an interesting case because they have the Colts at Cowboys, home game against Houston, home game against Chargers, at Titans, and home game against Denver. Do you know what's funny about that? I still think that's playoffs for the Chiefs.
Wait a minute. So yeah, we have the Chiefs are 5-5. They play the Colts. That's gonna be a fun one. And then the Cowboys. I say they beat the Cowboys, lose to the Colts. But actually,
I don't think they lose to the Colts.
And it's like a scientific law. The Chiefs right now with Mahomes just aren't capable of falling below 500. So we'll say they beat the Colts. There's no way they lose to the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. I just don't think that happens. And then they play the Texans. That's another dub. Yeah, it's looking like 3 straight for. And did the Chiefs play the Chargers? Yeah, did they? How'd they do against the Chargers?
They played it close, but that was in Sao Paulo. That was in Brazil. So I think the way I'm looking at it, Colts. Okay, by the way, Colts now. I think, and this is my spicy take.
Mm-hmm.
Jaguars. Remember how I said Jaguars at the beginning of the year are going to win the division?
Yeah.
I still think that's true.
What makes you so confident?
So first off, let me go Colts. So first of all,
What
the
division is
Colts.
that again?
That's AFC South. Colts. So the Colts, first of all, have to play Jacksonville twice. The Colts' last 6 games are Chiefs, Texans, Jags, Seahawks, 49ers, Jags.
Jags. Wait. Titan.
The
Wait.
Jags are 2 games back. They get to play the Colts twice, whereas the Jaguars' remaining schedule is Cardinals, Titans, Colts, Jets, Broncos, Colts.
Sorry, we're
I
on.
think it is so possible for the Jags to find a way to win this division.
Yeah. All right. So let's look at the Colts. They're 8-2 currently. They have remaining the Chiefs, of course, on Sunday. We'll chalk that up as an L at Arrowhead. So that's 8-3. And then you have the Texans. We'll say that's a W, 9-3. Colts, Jags. You're saying the Jags steal a win, even without Travis Hunter.
Okay, hold on, pause. Let me talk Texans first because I think you're immediately writing that off as a win. I don't think that's guaranteed.
The Texans are so boring.
Yeah, but I don't think it's guaranteed. Texans have the #1 defense in the league. I don't think that's a guaranteed win.
They have the #1 defense in the league. I did not know that.
It's like up there, at least top 5.
Damn.
So, like, again, and now obviously Jacksonville could be incompetent and blow one to the Cardinals or the Titans, but it's more the fact that the Jaguars, like, they might lose to Denver if they're gonna get the Colts twice in the last. If they sweep the Colts, like, they need to sweep them, but they could definitely win the division. And after what they just did to the Chargers, I mean, it's not out of the ordinary. Especially because when you think about the Colts too, like, look at all those teams they play. Like, San Francisco's not an easy out. Seattle's not an easy out. Like, it's not necessarily easy. That's like 4 division games in their last 6.
That's true.
And
Also,
the other two,
oh wait, go on. I was about to
like,
totally shift the topic.
it's 4 division games in your last 6. And I mean, listen, I'm not saying Jacksonville is a great team, but again, like, I like the Colts and what they've done this year, but I don't think they're Super Bowl bound.
They're like the Vikings of this year.
Right. And, like, I think to an extent they're just as, if not, like, equally frail.
Oh, for
'Cause I
sure. That's kind of what I was saying. I mean, they're great in the regular season, but who really, it's fun to talk about and believe while you're watching it, but really in our hearts, or our minds rather, logically speaking, really do we believe in Daniel Jones to take the Colts the distance? Probably not.
Right. So it's like I'm in, like,
Well, the Jags
I mean, it doesn't matter.
in
I don't-
striking distance.
I mean, they just belt to ass the Chargers,
Yeah.
who are, like, pretty decent.
I
So
think
and
that
they
might have been a
don't
product
play,
of the Chargers playing poorly than the Jags playing out of their minds, though. Like,
Yeah, but sure, 30, but, like, you don't 35-6 is still, like, you're just gonna be like, wow, you got to still give credit to the team that won.
That's
And
true.
it's not that they played many good teams. 3 of their next 4 opponents are Cardinals, Titans, and Jets.
Yep.
So, I mean, if they can, like, there's a real chance in 2 weeks from this coming Sunday that the Jags are, like, 8-4.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know, dude. I'm just calling things like I see them. That's a pretty interesting spot to be in when you look at Jacksonville, and because I think, like, right now, say it as you want, Jacksonville controls their own destiny. It's just what it is. They win their games, they win the division. So.
Yeah, that'll be interesting because, yeah, Jacksonville's definitely within striking distance. The Colts have proved that they are human, or not invincible, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, that'll be interesting. The other thing that was kind of boggling my mind, dude, Sam Darnold. What happened?
Oh, that was just Sam was gonna have one of those games. But I mean, he also had a game with 4 touchdown passes and like 17 straight completions. So like, I don't really know what to make of it.
Yeah.
Also, I think the Rams are just better than the Seahawks. I don't think like that's
But the
shocking
Rams better than the Seahawks. But at the same time, the Seahawks only lost by 2 in a game where their quarterback was a turnover machine. So like, how good? Like, I also sort of have had that perspective the past couple weeks. Like, the Rams are top 3 in the league, top 5 maybe, and
top 3, but continue.
Yeah, and
I'll glaze the Rams all I want, man. Listen, I am a
like the Rams are fantastic. They are just one thing that's really cool about the Rams. I think that you could definitely appreciate and agree with is like they don't. I mean, Jared Verse is great. They have their guys for sure. Don't get it twisted, but they aren't flashy. They're very fundamental. Sean McVay has his guys go out and get it done. They are just solid as a rock, and it's very cool to see. As the playoff picture tightens up, the Rams are a team I believe in more and more. Daniel Jones in the chat says, "Faith in Justin Fields, but none in me. What drugs are you on, pal?" Daniel Jones, you got to prove me wrong, man.
Yeah, that's actually kind of crazy.
You look scared lately. He's looked scared lately.
And Justin Fields hasn't. You said he looked scared. You said it yourself.
He plays scared, but you know what? When Daniel Jones isn't in the zone, you can tell because he's like.
Sure, yeah, but I mean the difference is one's gonna have Jonathan Taylor. One has Breece Hall.
That's true.
One has Breece Hall and is gonna be like, "Hey, Breece Hall, you want to make James Cook money? Here you go. Take your James Cook money, get it on out of here. Make some James Cook money. Let's spend some money on Breece Hall so we have less money to spend elsewhere. Let's do it. Why not?"
Wait, the Seahawks. Let's look at what is it? What division are the Seahawks and the Rams in? The NFC South?
The NFC West.
NFC West. So close.
No, not really.
Yeah, I was just one too far to the right. I was just a little bit further north and a little bit further west.
I don't understand. Like, you always are like, man, the AFC and the NFC so hard, but like the NFC West is like it's West. It's
the Cardinals
West.
are pretty south.
Okay, Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles.
Okay, yeah, but like, I don't know, man. It's if it was Eastern, and nobody talks about NBA divisions, you know, and it's just East and West. It's so much easier.
Right, because because the divisions don't matter. There's not a division winner because it doesn't matter on the seed.
Yeah, looking at this, wow, what a finish this is gonna be. Except for the Cardinals. The Cardinals have managed to have the most boring game of the week every week this season. It's absurd.
They've had some entertaining ones. Remember when they blew that lead to Tennessee?
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, that's still the Titans' only win, by the way.
You know, I think the Cardinals, you could argue, have had a more depressing season than the Jets.
No. I disagree.
Whatever. I'm not going to entertain that conversation.
Because Cardinals at least started with more Cardinals were 2-0. They said that
they started with more optimism. That's kind of the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, they could also, but I think the difference is in Arizona is, maybe, I don't know. I'd have to think about it.
Another fun conversation, pivoting from football, is I was talking about this with Gabe the other night. He was on the podcast last week. Shout out to Gabe Pickup. Follow NBA Rumors and News on Instagram. We were saying maybe the talent in the NBA is getting so saturated that we need to add 2 more teams. One to the West, one to the East.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, man. That's like probably 2 more poverty franchises, though, bro. I don't know.
There's not I don't think I can name a poverty franchise in the NBA other than the Hornets.
Really?
The Kings,
you don't feel that way about the Kings or the Nets?
The Nets are
Nets are,
poverty. The Nets are wannabe.
Nets are probably
But
poverty.
I'm
Pelicans.
biased.
Pelicans.
The Pelicans need to figure it out. But like, no, like I mean, doesn't it just feel like teams in the NBA are too good?
What do you mean? What? What do you mean too good? Why do you want things to be worse?
It's weird. It's weird. Teams in the
What do
NBA are
you
too
mean?
good.
Here's what we can do. We can take the Thunder and split up their roster. After that, everything can stay the same. We just
Exactly,
divvy up.
Marcus Lawton. You know it. I mean, I still think regardless, like when I say like you
Wizards too.
don't
That's the other one
need
for
to have an absence of poverty franchises to
Percy.
validate expanding the league because you still have such a saturation of talent on some of these teams. I think that it would be good for the league. I mean, honestly, this is the most fun I've had watching the NBA in years. Holy shit, I sound like garbage.
You sound like Jets, man.
Yeah. The like the the Wizards are so poverty we didn't even think of them.
Right, yeah. Like that's how bad it is in
But
Washington.
like I don't think in order to you don't need an absence of poverty franchises in order to validate expanding the league. Bring back the Supersonics, like Marcus Lawton said. Jersey on in the East, I don't
Nah, give
know.
me Pittsburgh. Put a team in
I
Pittsburgh for
I was gonna
basketball.
say Pittsburgh could be sick.
I would say
You could.
Pittsburgh
I
or
think a team in Raleigh could be cool. Raleigh has the
what?
Carolina Hurricanes. Raleigh's a growing city, and I think that would be good for Charlotte. It would be
Ugh.
enhance. It would increase the competition in the North Carolina sport market.
Mm. I don't know if it needs another. I don't know if Carolina's need another team, man. I don't know
I
about
I
that.
I mean, why not? That'd be a
Just
fun
don't.
little rivalry.
A rivalry between the Hornets and so you want two poverty bum franchises having a that's like the Bengals Browns
No, no,
rivalry,
no.
bro. Like
Because no, 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 no.
Jones, what
Because
is that?
because I'm saying if Raleigh comes in, Charlotte is gonna be like, okay, we have to be Big Brother, and then they start competing. Just something like, I don't know, enhance the competition. Two
I
packs
see your
deep,
point.
two packs
I
deep,
see
cheering Jets during a blowout loss. Yeah,
dude,
exactly.
I don't know, man. I don't think I could be dealing because here's the thing, right? You're presuming that they have to come in and be Big Brother, but when when like a expansion franchise gets introduced, the majority of the time they're not going to be very good for like a hot minute. Like
That's
look at
not
even
true.
Charlotte. When was the which expansion franchise came in and was good right away?
The hockey team, Las Vegas. The
The Golden Knights.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were good.
How
Also,
did
it
that?
happens, and I mean, it's not technically a
Yeah, but
new
that's like
franchise, but how
again
about Leicester
that's
City?
again
First year in the
that's
BPL, they won it.
That's in but those are like closer like again like you're speaking to two specific moments. When you I think of franchises that have been expanded or even re-brought into the league, they're usually ass. Like the Texans came
Well, yeah,
in and
because
they like
are
look
you
at the
talking about a
NFL expansion.
rebranding or are you talking about a new franchise? Because typically when teams
You're
rebrand, it's
saying
because they're ass and there's
no,
no
but you're
buzz.
saying a new franchise.
Yeah,
So when Jacksonville was brought in, like for example, Houston, give the Houston Texans, they have yet to make the AFC Championship game. In their 20 years of existence, they haven't gotten to the Final Four of the NFL.
but they were
They
the
made it to
Oilers before this, correct?
yeah, but that was the Titans. That's considered Titans
Oh,
history.
I did not know that. The
Titans rebranded, and
Texans?
then
Really? They've only existed since 2005? There were 31
2002.
NFL teams?
2002. It was like
Oh,
I something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know the Texans came in, and then like Jacksonville was another expansion team, right? Carolina's an expansion team, and those teams have had success, obviously, but like they're like some of the smallest markets. There's not really like even if you were to add like another place, like if you were to add a Raleigh basketball team to Charlotte, where Charlotte doesn't even like Charlotte Hornets are already one of the smallest fan bases. Now you're gonna divvy up their fan base to be even smaller. Like it'll just lead to the Hornets like folding.
I don't think so. Teams and
I would think so.
people in Charlotte aren't gonna. I feel like it would increase pride in the Hornets, and it would, because it would. You would need competition. Nobody in Charlotte cares about sports. They need something to light a fire in them and
Well, they need the
build
sports to be
have a
good.
sort of culture.
They need their sports teams to be good. I don't think necessarily because you introduce an expansion franchise, it's going to make the
But like,
sports better.
but like, yeah, I think it could because I mean, you need like, it's not like, when a team is bad in any city, the population doesn't automatically not care. It's the culture of the city that determines that. Like when a team in Philly is bad, they still care about that team. In Charlotte, if they're bad, they don't care. They need the team to drum up some excitement. There's no culture surrounding it, and I think that upping the competition, having a rival, like the Raleigh whatevers, would be good.
I think it doesn't work. That's it's a circumstantial thing though. Like look at like New York and LA where the two big markets are, right? Those all like obviously the LA teams always have to be competitive because they're vying for screen time. But look at like the Jets or the Giants, right? Like it's not I think there's a permanent team that's just constantly going to be the one that's better and it's going to be the Giants. People would much rather go watch the New York Giants than the New York Jets. It's if you took a general consensus of the people in New York, I think you would get. Maybe it depends on the sections of what New York is. I have to look into the research and statistics on this. But I feel like there's just a stronger presence of New York fans because it's just a better franchise. You would need Raleigh to go in and be good in order to even increase support for the Hornets. And at that point, you would just have Raleigh replace the Hornets anyway. Because it's not a big enough market
even
for it to
outside
but
of
it's also
sports
not a big
itself,
enough
I think
market.
that's still good for. What do you mean it's not a big enough market? Raleigh is
Not
growing like
nearly
crazy.
enough.
They have a professional
Not
hockey team. Get a basketball team in there. Come on.
Not nearly, not nearly enough to be adding a basketball team to Raleigh. Not before you would add other teams to other cities.
What other
That'd be
cities
my-
outside of Pittsburgh?
I would probably say Pittsburgh would be one. You can make a real case Vegas because Vegas is constantly always a team city that's looking for a team.
We need one east and one west.
Yeah, so Vegas.
Okay,
Pittsburgh and
Vegas would be
Vegas.
your western.
Pittsburgh and-
Oh,
or
Pittsburgh
Seattle.
and Vegas.
Seattle.
I
Or
I
Seattle.
think they should bring back the
Or Seattle.
Supersonics. The Supersonics, I think,
you don't
if
bring one
you
back.
bring them
Raleigh?
back with modern branding, they immediately become one of the coolest, most well-liked teams in the league because the Supersonics were
What about,
already
like,
cool
Baltimore,
back in the day. And
They could have one like they could add a team like Baltimore or like add San Diego back into the fold. Like add some of these other like cities that just don't have as much teams anymore. I put in St. Louis.
St.
Like, I
Louis
don't-
could be cool.
Like I don't know why we're like I don't know I don't know where we're going with Raleigh out of nowhere. I would go with those
Raleigh. Woo!
cities. That's crazy.
How about
Crazy.
how about the Savannah Bananas basketball team?
Isn't that exists? Isn't the Harlem Globetrotters? Like
That's true,
that's
yeah.
the equivalent of the Savannah Bananas.
Yeah. One thing I want to say, bro. Wembenyama out for the next couple weeks with a calf strain. Disgusting.
It's a darn shame. Yo, I will say, Phoenix though. Don't sleep on Phoenix, man. Might be the 8th seed, but listen, we've seen crazier things happen. Devin Booker is averaging his highest points per game of his career right now. We've got Dylan Brooks on a tear the last few weeks. Grayson Allen is knocking down threes. Colin Gillespie has doubled basically all of his stat totals from last year. And Kuman Mulak, if he's going to start, I had a feeling the young Rook's going to get more minutes going into the second half. And then we added the Hornets center, Mark. My boy Mark.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mark. I like Mark.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. Phoenix, listen, we're not going to beat up on the teams like the Nuggets or the Thunder. It's probably not going to happen. But we're going to pick up the wins against the bad teams. We're going to get enough wins against the mediocre teams. And we're going to be like a 6 seed.
A 6 seed.
Yeah.
I gotta pull this up. I gotta look at this.
Jordan not, baby. Jordan Knott is gonna, and they're only gonna. That's the thing. Like they might be hot now, and there's a chance I completely regret this and we fall off and like lose 12 straight. But listen, I think this team has so much more hustle. This team is infinitely more fun to watch than last year's. Like last year's team
I believe
was
that.
was so bad. And if Bradley Beal's in the chat right now, I gotta tell you right now, Bradley, I'm so glad you're not here. I really am because it was
Bradley's
so
got a lot of
atrocious
time to watch
try to
primetime with
watch.
Taff and Phil now.
Yeah,
He's hurt.
yeah. You got so much time to be watching this, man. I need you to understand something. It was you. It was you, man. I
And
know
Kevin
it's hard to
Durant.
hear.
And Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant had his issues, but Kevin Durant would still score. Like he would find a way to score points. The Bradley just did not fit at all. Could not like. And listen, we'll see. I mean, Jalen Green needs to start staying healthy too, because this one or two games he played, he actually looked.
Dude, the NBA is so fun this year.
And listen. We got a good chance to beat Portland tonight.
Warriors Magic at 7 o'clock. We will be there.
Warriors Magic. Whoa.
We will be in Orlando in an hour.
Glad Phoenix is doing good just for you, Phil. You deserve it. Like Shaggy,
Dude,
it wasn't.
Bradley Beal is like a freaking sadist.
He loves me, bro. He loves me.
He
loves
Bradley,
me. It's a little parasocial,
you deserve
Bradley.
so much better than Phil. Is this like Stockholm syndrome? What is going on, Bradley?
He got Clippers, and now it's the retirement home over there in LA. And you know what, LA? Honestly,
the Clippers are a retirement home, really.
Here's the thing, LA, you need to figure it out because you cannot be giving the Thunder a lottery pick. You just can't be doing this. You got to figure this out. You better start winning games. You cannot be giving the Oklahoma City Thunder a lottery pick. They're too good right now. Their defensive rating from last year is somehow higher. They don't have Jalen Williams. Like they got AJ. Who was it? I don't know. AJ Mitchell maybe is scoring I think that's his name. Is scoring 17 points per game. Like they got another guy that's doing stuff. It's cooked. I think Thunder's are gonna repeat. At this rate, if this continues, the Thunder are gonna repeat.
I mean, yeah, 14-1. It's pretty absurd, man. There's no reason to believe they wouldn't. Yeah. God, I'm scared. I'm scared of them. Also, what the hell's going on with the Pistons, man?
Dude, they're good. They got Cade. Cade Cunningham's good. Jaden Ivey took another step. Isaiah Stewart's.
Yeah, let's look at the stats of players.
Jalen Duren too. They've got dudes over there. I remember I knew that they didn't, unfortunately, but they played the Knicks in 6 and lost in 6. I think if the series happens today, I think Detroit wins, but with the same in 6.
I mean, the Knicks are still adjusting to the Mike Brown system.
Oh, right.
Oh, Tolu Smith, Mississippi State alum.
Oh, Toller Smith.
Tolu.
Tobias Harris too.
8.5 points per game. Look at Tolu go.
Look at little Tolu.
Okay.
But it's a good
dude.
It's a good group there, and
great group. I mean, where's Jaden Ivey?
Oh, has he not been playing? Or has he been moved? Am I crazy? Am I tripping? Maybe that was Jalen Duren and I said Jaden Ivey, but I don't know.
Maybe he's hurt.
Maybe he never even existed.
Maybe he's been a figment of our imagination.
Did they move Ivey?
Yeah, there's no way.
When Jaden Ivey does play.
The hell? Where is he on this list?
I don't know. He's there apparently, but he's still rehabbing.
What a goof.
I guess.
Bradley Beal says he misses the BBWs in Arizona. Jay says, drove 6 hours to Charlotte to see the Lakers versus Bobcats. Paid $85 and stayed 4 seats away from Ric Flair courtside. The good old days of Bobcats basketball. That is ball.
Honestly, is Hornets better or worse than Bobcats? Because I feel like
the Bobcats are worse. The Bobcats had the worst record of all time.
I know, but purely in terms of a name to have for a Charlotte team. Hornets or Bobcats?
Oh, the Bobcats are a worse name. I think the Hornets branding is cool. I rock with the Hornets. Because they're the Queen City. Charlotte's the Queen City. So
Queen?
I mean, self-proclaimed.
That's really the name? Self-proclaimed Queen City. Who call? Yeah, I was gonna say I've never heard someone call Charlotte the Queen City.
That's like
That's,
something that like I don't know. It's like part of like Charlotte the city's branding. Like Philly's the city of brotherly
uh,
love.
okay. Well, yeah, but people actually call it like that's good branding. People call
Yeah.
it that.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Charlotte technically is the Queen City for reasons I don't know why. There's got to be some, you know, significance and reasoning for it that I am
I'm
unaware
sure.
of. But
I,
yeah, that's why the Hornets name is cooler.
I guess. I guess so.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just a
Jay, I
little.
I also have a story of watching Bobcats basketball. One time when I was like 7, I have some family in Charlotte, a great aunt, and I was like 7, and my mom was like, "We're going to the mall. We're going to the mall," and I'm 7 years old. I'm like, I don't want to go to the mall, man. Nah, nah, nah. My mom drove me to a Bobcats Magic playoff game, and I got to watch Dwight Howard absolutely decimate the 8 seed Charlotte Bobcats.
Very cool. Let's
Indeed.
go! Let's
Oh, go
go!
Dwight Howard. Shout out to Dwight Howard.
So listen to this.
Let's hear it.
Um, so
Wendell Moore
there is
Jr. What the? Oh no, I was
there
thinking of
was
Wendell Carter. So
I
sorry.
wanna
Continue.
discuss. I'm gonna switch it off basketball for a second. I gotta get back into a certain quarterback who left the game with a with a wrist injury. Apparently, it's a fractured wrist. Aaron Rodgers has suffered a fractured wrist in his left hand. And this week, the Pittsburgh Steelers travel to Chicago to play the Bears. So
Mmm.
I think he's gonna play. That's my guess. I think if he is cleared, he is going to play, and I think he is going to do what he does, and that is own the Chicago Bears.
That would be pretty sick. You
If
know,
Aaron Rodgers can go into Chicago and get a rushing touchdown and do the discount double check at 41 years old
a
on a
rushing touchdown would
fractured
be
wrist, he's
diabolical.
run at least once every single like game we played. He's had at least one rushing attempt. I'm like fairly confident. He's been doing it. He did it last week. And oof, I would love to see an I would love to just see it. I don't care if we even like lose out from there. If I watch him beat the Bears just to pull that off and we lose out, I don't care. That'd be just too funny to me. It'd be too funny to think that even at 41, Aaron Rodgers is still absolutely hurting Bears fans all the time.
Yeah, I that would also be I would also find that pretty funny, especially given the Bears' position in the NFC North, which I want to look that up real quick.
Oh
Cause
yeah,
like,
oh yeah. Let me tell you right now, Bears are not holding the top of the NFC North.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I think they
They're
can.
only half a game ahead, and look at their next 6 games.
Let's look at the Bears' schedule.
Excuse me, next 7 games. And
You got
tell
the
me that
Steelers. We'll
team.
say that's an L if Aaron Rodgers plays. Eagles, they could steal a win. They could steal a win at the link.
Are you
Um,
serious?
I
You have
don't.
them right
I
now,
mean,
right?
the
Have you
Eagle. I
watched
mean, I'll be
Chicago?
rooting for the Eagles, but the Eagles haven't looked dominant.
Just beat Detroit.
Yeah, barely. I don't know. Detroit beat
Barely. Detroit
themselves.
couldn't do
They
anything.
went 0
Detroit,
for 5 on fourth down.
Detroit and Green Bay combined for 13 points.
Detroit and Green Bay combined for 13 points.
Or no, not 13, not 13. Take it back. It was something more than that because they got a field goal late. It was like 16. 16 points. You were holding two very good offenses, two very good offenses to that low of scoring to single digits in both those games.
That's true.
That's a
That's
good
true.
defensive effort. You think what? You think Caleb Williams going to go in there and drop what? 30 piece?
I don't think he's gonna go in there and drop a 30 piece. I'm just concerned about the Eagles' offense because the Eagles have been barely eking out games, and the Bears are a competent offense.
I don't
We'll chalk
I
it up
think
as a W for the Eagles, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. I think that's a close game.
they barely beat Minnesota.
The Eagles barely beat everybody. They
No, I'm
lost to
talking
the
about the
Giants.
Bears. I'm talking about the Bears.
Oh.
They barely beat the Giants too. They needed a comeback in that game to win. Then they got Packers twice. They got San Francisco, and then they closed out the season with the Lions.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
They gonna hold first place?
I would like to see it.
I don't think so.
My brain
Personally.
power is deteriorating and my body's telling me I need a nap. But Aaron Rodgers says
You are Aaron Rodgers.
I
You're
feel like
Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, bro. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me, man. I took a COVID test. I took a flu test. Don't have either of them. What the hell's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? No. Aaron Rodgers in the chat says, Philip, you're correct. My wrist is fractured, but I will play. My wrist will be injected with bull semen and ayahuasca, and I will be on the field as the signal caller.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hell yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Go Bears.
Here we
I think
go.
I'm going to close the show
Go
right here.
Bears.
Go
You're
Bears.
sick in the head.
Go
You're
Bears.
sick in the head.
Go Eagles. Go Jets. Go.
Look,
Go
this
Colts.
is Taft's list of teams. Go Eagles, go Jets, go Panthers, go Cardinals, go Falcons, go Bears. You got 7 or 6, sorry. Doesn't work. It was the other way around. Doesn't work. Yes. Oh my god. Look at you can't even look at all that. Look at all that mucus and phlegm flying around over there.
Oh, God.
God.
Whew. Actually, damn, after that, I feel a lot better.
Look at
Oh, God.
One more thing, I gotta ask you. I gotta ask you this, okay?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a little fun. And so,
Holy crap.
I
Wow,
think
I
there's only
sound
one-
so much better now.
Oh my God! Look at that! It's fixed, guys. We fixed him.
It's over. It's finally over.
Let me run this one by you.
Run
before we
it.
continue. How do you feel about the Carolina Panthers right now?
What's their record?
They're
6
6-5. They
6-5?
just beat Atlanta.
Pretty cool.
Do you think they make the playoffs?
What's the current playoff picture?
Oh,
Who
yeah,
do they
that's a
need
good
to,
idea.
who do they
Let
need
me-
to be better than? Record
So let's see the playoff picture on the. Let's do the AFC first, and then we can go back. So the AFC playoff picture, it probably hasn't changed much since a lot of the leading teams won. But right now, the AFC playoff picture, Broncos are now the 1, so that's changed. The Broncos are now the 1 seed. The Patriots
shout out
would
to
be
the Broncos.
Patriots are the 2. They would host the 7-seeded Jags.
Oh,
Colts-
Gabe in the chat. Taft, you're so cute. Gabe, you're so cute.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh, wait, let's...
The Colts would then host the Chargers. That'd be the 3 and the 6, and the Steelers would host the Bills. That'd be the 4 and the 5. In the NFC, the Panthers are currently the 9 seed. The Eagles are the 1 in the NFC. The Rams are the 2. They would host the 7-seeded Rams. The Bears are the 3 seed. They would host the 6-seeded Packers. And then the Bucks are the 4 seed. They would host the 5-seeded Seahawks.
Okay. Wow, the suspense is killing me. I need to visualize this. Okay. The Panthers would
I'll
have
tell
to...
you.
Because
I know Isaac.
What the hell? I didn't know the NFC South race is this close. Wow, my beginning of the season prediction. So my beginning of the season prediction of the Panthers winning the NFC South is not too far away.
Not impossible, but I don't think it's going to happen. Which is why I think it's impossible. With all due respect, the Carolina Panthers. Okay, this is another thing. I know Isaac. Isaac Skidmore is one of our good friends of the show. Here's the thing. Everybody wants to meet it. A lot of Panthers Nation wants me to say that Bryce Young is the truth. And I will never.
A lot
never
of
say
Panthers
that.
Nation.
I will never say that because it is not true.
The Panthers. Bryce Young. He's waiting on a growth spurt. Okay, that's all he needs.
If Bryce Young played the Atlanta Falcons 17 times every year, then sure, I would maybe consider it.
That's true.
But
He
the
does
fact
own
is,
the Falcons.
but that's it. They lost to this. People are like so quick to be like, they beat Atlanta, who by the way is a 3-win football team. But that same Panthers team at home lost to Tyler Shuck and the Saints.
Yeah, but like everybody has
nothing.
those days.
Yeah, but nothing. That team.
Everybody has
You're
it.
at home.
Everybody makes mistakes.
I don't. No. Stop. I don't want to be hearing the everybody makes mistakes. You can't be losing to rookie Tyler Shuck and the Saints at home. There's no excuses, and only dropping 7 points at home in that game. And then by the way, the rest of their schedule, similar to how I was talking about Chicago, goes like this: they go and play San Francisco on Monday night. Then they host the Rams. Then they play the Saints in New Orleans, who they already lost to at home. Then they play Tampa, Seattle, and then go to Tampa.
Imagine the Panthers. This is not, like some far-fetched thing to say. Look at this, okay? Panthers
What's their big win?
Are 6-5.
What's their big win?
They have a late bye week, which is good. Are they on a bye? They're on a bye this week, right? No, sorry. They're on a bye
Week 14,
2 weeks from now. Or 3 weeks from now, rather. Okay. Niners, dub. Rams, L.
No, I don't know about all that.
What do you mean?
On the road, cross country against San Francisco, against Kyle Shanahan and company? I don't think so.
I think so.
Dead wrong.
And all the Panthers need to do is, the Bucks need to lose a game that isn't against the Panthers. And the Panthers need to beat the Bucks once. They just need to split the series against the Bucks and win one more game than the Bucks. And the division is theirs.
They're gonna get the Rams. Like they're gonna lose to the Rams.
Probably. They're gonna lose to the Rams.
They're probably gonna lose to Seattle too.
No, they aren't. I think the only team
they
lose to, the only team that the Panthers lose to, is the Rams and the Bucks once. They split the series with the Bucks. And
yeah, good luck having. But okay, so here's the thing. I don't know.
They're gonna finish 11-6.
No way. That is an 11-6.
You heard it here first.
That's not cap. There's no way. They already have 5 losses. You got them finishing 11-6 with that finish.
Shout out to Charlotte, man. I'm a believer.
Not a chance, my guy. Look at the Bucks. The Bucks will maybe lose to the Rams. Outside of that, I see Cardinals, Saints, Falcons, Panthers, Dolphins, Panthers. This Bucks team might not lose another game the rest of the year after Sunday night.
Let's look at the Bucks record real quick. Okay, because they're 6-5. No, 6-4. Sorry.
I'll tell you, man, Carolina's so fraudulent, and it just makes me upset.
They are not fraudulent.
If they were
good, they deserve this.
If they were genuinely good, I'd say it. They are not genuinely good.
Well, good thing you're not the Akinator. You don't.
The Akinator, you mean?
That's the Akinator. No, do not do this.
It's Akinator. It's Akinator. Everyone says it. You were saying it wrong. It's
Akinator, bro. It's
no,
Akinator.
It's not. It is not.
That's the poll. That's the poll for today.
There's no one says it like that. That is not. It is AK Akinator.
That's like saying GIF like GIF. It doesn't.
What?
It doesn't roll off the tongue. Akinator is so much better than Akinator. Akinator.
That's not the point of it being better.
What the hell is that, man? What the hell is even that?
That is the way it is said. That is the way it's Akinator. It has always been Akinator. You are just rage baiting right now, bro.
I'm not rage baiting.
Yes, you are.
I thought Akinator was the coolest thing ever when I was younger, and I've always pronounced it like Akinator.
Who else says it that way?
Tobuscus.
No way, dude. I don't believe he does. I don't even think he did one of those videos.
Yes, he did.
But I cap.
He would play Akinator.
Stop. No. And how would he say it?
Akinator. That's how I found out what the Akinator was.
not how it's said, man.
Yeah, it is. I can't
No,
wait to
it's
take a poll on
not.
this, man.
It's not how it is said. It is said Akinator.
You cut out, and I'm just gonna assume you said
It is
Akinator.
Akinator. It is Akinator.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
I can't believe you, man. Every day, man. This guy's got to be.
Jets to the playoffs.
Gabe, I know he's rage baiting.
I'm
well
not
aware
rage
he's rage baiting.
baiting.
It's so clear.
Guys,
It is
we have
so
4 people
obvious.
in here right now. Can I please get your Yeah!
Akinator.
Marcus
It
Lawton
is
says, now I'm hungry for a bacon Akinator from Wendy's. Yeah.
Dude, that's not even spelled correctly. That's not how you spell it. That's crazy, man. This is unbelievable.
Man, how many letters does Akinator have?
Doesn't
1,
matter. It's
2,
8.
3, 4, 5,
Stop.
6,
Stop.
7.
You're
Yo!
By the way, it's 8.
8. All right,
Oh
my
my
fault.
God.
My fault. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh,
The
man.
6
You know what?
7
You're like-
bit is
you're like
really getting
Tua.
kind of stupid.
You're like Tua, because we're gonna need to inspect your brain when you pass in the next life. We're
That's
gonna need to
true.
take your brain and
I'm
figure
here for
out
it.
where we like. What happened? What happened at this point? What happened at this point? We're gonna need to figure it out, because that was ridiculous.
Yeah, I
That
would
was
love for my brain to get researched when I die. Would y'all want your brain to get researched when you die? Let me know in the comments below.
additional poll. Another poll. Would you like to get your brain looked at a little bit, and
Would you donate your brain to science when you die? That's actually a fun conversation. Would you do that, Philip White?
What, me?
Yeah.
And my brain?
Yeah.
Probably. But I mean, I don't know. I'd want to see what happened.
Exactly.
So I think I'd have it done when I'm alive.
Because,
Like,
exactly. I want to be sentient. I want to be there when they research my brain.
There's no anesthetic. They keep you alive. Yeah, there's a giant hole in the top of your head right now.
Yeah. Like, if you could, put me in another consciousness, and give me, as somebody else, the results of Taft's brain scan. Because, I'm interested. You know my lore. You know my lore.
Now we want to see.
I'm
what
so
the
curious
are.
about what really is going on physically in my chemical brain.
Dude, I would when it's done too. I don't want the skin put on. I want a giant cap of plexiglass so you can see my brain putting in the hours. So I'd be like a cool party trick. I could just flip it off and be like, "Look, guys, it's my brain. Take a look.
Check it out."
Look inside."
Somebody tries to poke it and you get pissed off.
Hey, hands off the merchandise.
Yeah, what the
hands
fuck?
off the merchandise.
Bradley Beal says, "Philly Blunts, you kind of mean to your bundled up co-host. Not cool." Yeah! Bradley stands
What do
up
you
for me
mean,
and says
bro?
his first not super nice thing to Philip White. Let's go, man.
Bro,
You're becoming your own man, Bradley.
Bro made another 6'7" reference, and you want me to take it easy on this man?
The party pooper
Hell
police
no.
called and said they have a warrant for Philip White. That's what Gabe said. Yeah. Yeah.
The party pooper police, because I don't like one of the most brain rotted things I have ever seen in my life. It's, you know what? I got hit, and actually, this is fair. In all fairness, there was some old brain rot from I want to say 9 years ago, circa 2016, that came up on my feed, and I was like, man, I thought I would find this nostalgia. I thought I'd be nostalgic for it. Nah, I hated that too. I just don't enjoy brain rot, man. I'm brain rotist. I don't know what I can tell. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I enjoy certain levels of brain rot. You know,
Do you now?
me talking about my
you?
nuanced taste in brain rot.
Pretty niche. My brain rot taste.
Yeah.
pretty
I mean,
It's
you know, when I do the 6'7" beef, part of me feels shame. But
Party feels joy.
if now if I do a boom, 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 I can feel some joy with that. But then if I see a Costco guy's video, on the internet, I'm like, what the hell?
Okay.
You know?
I see what you mean, but I just can't. I can't do it, man. I can't. Like I'll like. I was like walking around. Where was I? Because it didn't happen at work. It was either at work or was at the store. Maybe at the store. Yeah, because I was getting snacks. I was getting some snacks, and there was this kid. Like there was his mom, and it was like you know how like sometimes in a show they'll show like a very depressed like woman with like a bunch of kids around her doing kid like things, and they'll be like, "Man, try." It's like the joke is like, "Oh man, having kids sucks."
Yeah.
It's like the joke.
Yeah.
Bar for bar, pound for pound, that's what this woman looked like. She was just walking around with like a kid in the cart and a kid alongside her, and I saw the kid do the motions, and oh my gosh, my inner brain to just
I gotta show you something.
look at this kid going down the aisle, and not to just take the Oreos in my hand and just just send that kid to another dimension. I couldn't. It was,
You gotta see.
Oh no! I saw this. I saw this one too, bro. I saw this. This was. I can't.
I gotta. Is this a video?
do this.
Is this? Where's the video?
Yeah,
Do we have a video? Oh my god!
I can't with this. Like I can't. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
In the chat, we got a whole lot of stuff in the chat right here. This is amazing. Thank you all for being in here. Oh my god. We have Bradley Beal saying, "Thought I could life her up in the shower and fractured my hip. I gotta stick to the BBWs and not the BBBWs." I'm struggling to pick up on that, but hell yeah, I hope you figure it out, Bradley. You deserve joy. Marcus Lawton says, "The fact that the Costco guys are wrestlers just blows my mind. Like, who wants to see the Costco guys wrestle?" Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the WWE as a whole. Not to disrespect the WWE, I don't get it. Gabe says, "Philip White has temptations to hurt kids. Let it be known." And
Look,
then Jay
man.
says, "Having kids doesn't suck. Having kids in public does, though." Yeah, this reminds me. I was on the way to the Jets Steelers game in week 1. Phil and I were talking about parenting and brain rot. And Phil was saying that if his kids participate in brain rot in front of him, they're going to say, "Leave that shit at school." Not in the house. You can do it outside.
And honestly, though, I'm gonna tell you right now, I still stand by this. If I see something and I don't like it in my house, in the house that I'm paying the gas bill for, that I'm paying for electricity, I'm paying for groceries, I'm paying for all this stuff, and I see you pull out one of these, go to your room. Go to your room.
You know, I will
Go to
say,
your room and give me your phone.
the 6'7" phenomenon is kind of getting out of hand. Like, it's
Keep it at
absurd.
school, dude.
It's just stuck here forever, it seems, because, I mean, you can't skip it when you're counting. You know, like, one of my friends is, just recently got hired to be in a learning, you know, in a learning, they have like a learning job or a teaching job in some capacity. And when she got the job, she was told by her boss, "We don't tolerate 6'7" in this learning environment."
Yes. Thank God.
Like,
Because, like, it's with everything else that's been done with brain rot, it's realistically, you could avoid it. Like, if you saw it and it existed and it was there, fine. Whatever. Like, for example, like the Costco guys, right? That's not something that is necessarily going to come up the majority of days. You know how like your teacher back in the day was like, "You're gonna use math every day of your life." Here it is. Here it is. This is the math you're doing every day in your life. You're going like this with some numbers. This is it. This is your life now.
Welcome to the show.
It's just like you can't even like I can't imagine making tests in math classes. You can't use those two numbers next to each other in like any context.
I mean, you can.
You can, but I mean, like some one kid.
I feel like a test is like
one kid is gonna do it. But like, if you're demonstrating a problem up on the board, you can't use those numbers. You can't. You can't use those numbers. They're gonna hit you with it.
That's true. Oh my god, I remember. It is kind of insane. Like, this was a couple weeks ago, so the bit wasn't as tired, but like a couple weeks ago in one of my classes, the teacher said, "This happened 6 or 7 times." And me and this one dude made eye contact and did that. This is like 3 weeks ago, so it's a little different. It gets worse every day, like
it's just
like
it's so insane.
If I did that, if that happened yesterday, I would feel shame. But it was 3 weeks ago, so I didn't feel nearly as much shame.
Now it's different. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I would say this. I say this like if I were in a position, if I'm like teaching, like I don't know. Remember the meme where it's like, just go to the office. What did I do? Just go to the office. What did I do? Just go to the office. What did I do? Like, it's that. I'm gonna send some kid to the office every time I see that. I'm like, no, office now. Explain to them what you did.
That's pretty in line with what Marcus Lawton just said. He said Philip would definitely be one of those teachers fired and arrested for fist fighting a student for doing the 6-7.
Look, man, if I see it, you losing points. If I see it, I've done a bad job as a teacher. That's my. I would have to like. The only way I could counteract it is to like go with it and turn everything else into just brain rot. Find a way to make math brain rotty so you'll remember it. Like if they could make if they could make formulas brain rotty to the point where people are saying it so much that now everyone knows what it is, it's actually a really smart way to memorize and learn things. If you think about it, you can equip and use brain rot to get people to learn things if it catches on enough.
Okay, so like I have 8 big booms.
Sure.
My friend takes 5 of them. How many booms do I have?
Like, I don't know, like the Pythagorean theory, like let's say somebody doesn't know like a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You just substitute the variables for brain rot terms. They're like, oh, I get it. So it's like, I don't know. What are some brain rot terms that aren't numbers?
Imagine this triangle is Big Chungus.
Yeah, Big Chungus squared.
But what is the answer to Big Chungus squared?
Big Chungus squared plus Travi Patty squared equals 5 Big Boom squared. Like that's the Pythagorean theorem, guys. Like,
but what about John Pork in parentheses?
Oh my god. PEMDAS. Pork. Instead of PEMDAS, it's like John Pork. Guys, remember when you're looking to do order of operations, just remember John Pork. I don't know. Ugh.
All right, I need to work on this paper, and then I need to watch Better Call Saul. Oh, guys, do you want to see the basketball shoes I got? I'm going on a mission to dunk, even as a 5'5" man.
Taft's we should spend like 5 years being like, Taft's finally done it, how to dunk, and then it's just clearly photoshopped.
Yeah.
Like it's clearly like AI, and we just take like AI, like one of those AI generation videos, and just put you over LeBron James.
That would be so sick.
Guys, he did it! He's dunking!
Check it out. I'm gonna be hooping.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna,
god.
you
The
know, like,
Wade All City 13.
so when I was younger, right, I had range. I was Kobe, but I didn't get mechanical with it. Now that I run regularly and freaking do all this stuff and I understand what it takes to be good at something.
Do you have the Mamba mentality now?
I do have the Mamba mentality. I'm going to be doing drills. I went out and played basketball once, and then I got this cold that I'm dealing with. I've been sick for like the past 3 or 4 days. But, chill with that, Nate Robinson. Just lower the hoop like a normal man. Now, can you imagine how cool it would be, though, if I could just dunk? Like, I want to, one thing I worry about in my life is just, I want to have lore. Like,
Alright.
the type of parent I would be, I would let my kids brain rot every now and then. Brain rot on the weekends. It just
Here.
it's just gotta fall in line with good comedy though. Like if they do 6-7 like 4 times in 4 minutes, it's like, all right, dude.
All right, watch it.
Yeah, yeah, right. And like I just want to be like, Dad could dunk back in the day, and they're gonna be like, no, and then it's like a video of me defying gravity. Like, man, I am not a tall person.
My god.
This probably isn't giving you a lot of perspective, but like,
It looks so goofy right now too, because he's got the giant jacket.
Should have gotten the Angel Reese because I know the stat line is similar,
Yeah.
bro.
Bro,
my first time getting back on the court. Honestly, bro, I airballed more shots than I made, but I am gonna be in the freaking lab. I actually, literally, the night that I got sick, I spent like a good 2 hours just like watching basketball drill videos and saving them to a playlist in my YouTube, and I already know what I'm gonna do. I've got a regimen. I've got on Monday. Well, I mean, I haven't been working out because obviously, but Mondays, leg strength day. Tuesday, push day. Wednesday, pull day. Thursday, vertical day. I go into the gym. I go and play basketball 4 to 6 days a week. I have a ball handling and shooting day. I have a defense and shooting day. I want to run most mornings. I'm going to be a weapon.
Oh my gosh. Here he comes. He's going to be a little Muggsy Bogues out there.
I am going to be a little Muggsy Bogues, except with range. I'm going to be like Muggsy Bogues.
And the ability to dunk.
James Harden. Yeah,
Did
and
Muggsy
the ability
dunk?
to dunk. No, he could not. Spud Webb could dunk. He was like 5'4", I think. I'm taller than Spud Webb, so I can do it.
All right, I'm excited to see the arc.
Wahoo!
I'm gonna get back. You know what? I'm gonna start my own regimen. I'm gonna go for under 5. I'm gonna get into like either a running regimen, or I'm just gonna be a nasty quarterback. I'm just gonna start my quarterback arc right now.
Dude, that would
In 10
be
years,
sick.
I'm gonna come out like a 32-year-old, say I want to be playing the NFL. Let's do it.
Get an insane arm, or like join a flag football league. Those definitely exist.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like the Mac Jones, man, except like slightly skinnier.
Hell yeah! And I mean, you ran track. You could be like a.
I was a long distance
improviser. I was about to compare you to Patrick Mahomes, but Patrick Mahomes is a jerk. All right, I need to go.
Alrighty,
We're at an hour and 24 minutes.
Wish Taff getting well. Taff get feel better.
Thanks, guys.
You know what? The other thing before we go, when we were talking about the brain rot, like I'll let my kid do brain rot in the house. It sounds like we're talking about like a drug.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather you do it here than go out with anywhere else and do it. Here, have a little. Have a little
secretly getting shit faced on brain rot the whole time.
Dude, Bradley Beal also was saying I should be an NFL kicker. I'll combine the two. I'll be a quarterback and a kicker. I'll work on both.
Hell yeah!
Out at the yard.
You'd be like it'd be like when pitchers can also hit. Philip White's gonna
Exactly.
revolutionize.
I'm gonna
the
be
game.
like the Shohei Otani, but instead for football.
Exactly. All right, gangsters. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.